Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is 5, not reaction.
Yeah, it's not a reaction. No, you didn't say reaction, no.
It's 5 lies that we were told about America part 2, so 5 more lies.
Yeah, you guys absolutely loved part 1. We did actually have a list of 10 on the first one, but I believe Archie woke up, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Which is asleep right now, first time in a while, which is why you're getting videos today. And yeah, we're gonna carry on with the list. Do you want to start off with the first one?
Yeah, so the first one was rude. So I think this is kind of one that is said about Americans quite a lot, but I think it relates to more like their bluntness.
Blunt, loud, and stuff like that.
Maybe not like necessarily rude as in like ignorance. More, well, maybe it is a bit of ignorance.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes
but I think like because you're kind of like quite to the point about things, it comes across maybe to Brits as quite rude, because I feel like we kind of beat around the bush a lot more, like I'm doing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, if it was the other way around, you'd be like, yeah, British people are rude.
Yeah, before we get a comment, so we know we're going to get a comment saying, yeah, no, I know an American who's rude. There's Brits who are rude, there's Europeans who are rude, there's rude people everywhere in the world, unfortunately. But the majority, I'd say 99% of people we met in America were polite, wanted to help us, wasn't just screaming in our face or weren't just like, no, whatever. They helped us. We were in touristy areas, but not in Austin.
No, we were in Cedar Park, which we were told is not Austin.
Not Austin.
Well, it is, but like it is not the main Austin.
Yeah, it's not a touristy area. Yeah. It's a little bit out of it.
And they were lovely. People were still lovely there.
People would chat to us about the camera. No one were rude about that either. So it was like the stereotype of people, loud, blunt, rude to you, especially if you're a tourist. Was like, no,
we did not experience
we had the complete
that.
opposite, didn't we?
And that was in California and Texas.
Yeah, in California as well, Texas as well, San Antonio. Everyone were lovely.
Yeah.
I remember the first day in San Antonio, we were walking on the street, looking up like, oh, where's the Riverwalk? Had to ask someone where the Riverwalk was. It's literally down there. If we'd have walked 50 metres, we'd have got it. But then the other guy, we just stood at the traffic. Do you remember? We stood at the traffic light. It's like, oh, that building's nice. And he just started telling us about the building. It was the abandoned hospital.
Yeah. And I also remember in California at Beverly Hills, it was a nice guy in a business suit. Like, he looked like he was on his way to work or something.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, oh, your baby's cute. What's your baby called?
Yeah, because he knew.
And, like, you would not expect that in Beverly Hills. Like, everyone, like, he was in a full business suit with a little briefcase. My little guy's off to work.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, your baby's cute.
And then he was like, oh, what's his name? And then we said Archie. I think he thought we said RJ first.
And then we were like, oh, no, Archie. And then he was like, oh, like Meghan and Harry.
Yeah, Meghan and Harry's son. It's like, I literally went, we didn't name him after
British.
that. Yeah. I was like, we didn't name him after that, but yeah, it is that.
Yeah, so like, because you kind of like not expect it, but it's not like oh my god, when you're in like a touristy bit.
Yeah.
But this was like, I know Beverly Hills is touristy before people come for me. But like this guy was not a tourist.
He
like,
wasn't a tourist.
He wasn't like a hop on hop off guy.
He was just singing like an 9 to 5 on the way to his work.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like it was just friendly.
San Francisco as well. Literally the first morning, we're waiting for the bus. We've got the camera, and the guy's asking to us because we're talking about the weather, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry about the weather.
Fine.
By the time you get to the zoo, it'll be absolutely fine."
And he was right, by the way.
He were, and then he just started talking to us. Everyone would love it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I completely disagree with the rude one. Obviously, there's exceptions. There is everywhere around the world.
Definitely.
The next one is the toilets. Lovely.
Yeah, so I feel like this one for me was I don't know if it's the same in the men's, because like your toilet system is a bit different to ours. But obviously we've had the whole thing about the gaps in the doors. That's been a big thing. And
that's on most videos we watch.
And it has been proven. Like I'm not saying they're lying, but I can't say that when I went to the toilet that I, one, noticed it, or two, it was never in my head, oh my god, I got to think about the gap.
You didn't sit there thinking, oh my god, everyone's staring at me.
No, I can't remember seeing this. I feel like maybe it is a big thing, but maybe it's not. I don't know.
I feel like it is a thing.
I went to toilet pretty much everywhere because
I didn't go in a cubicle publicly, so I can't really comment on that because men's is a bit different.
Oh no, there was stools, because it was like in restaurants. And
yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't say. It probably did have gaps. Okay, I just can't say it popped out to me.
Yeah, I think it probably did have gaps, because I don't think people are lying about the gaps.
No, we've seen it, haven't we?
The way videos say it is that when you sat on it, you feel like people are staring at you. You feel like you're basically using the toilet publicly.
I didn't feel like that.
which again kind of suggests that it's not as exaggerated as it's shown, you know.
Yeah.
Also something which you've mentioned, and my mum is going to do a video like this, just explaining her shocks. I'm going to give you a little sneak preview to one. She'll explain it more, but she gave me a little bit of a list the other day, and one of them was the toilet seat covers.
Yeah, they're literally above the... So, you know, like you have... Usually, like, you have the button to press.
Okay.
It's on the side, the button to press. And you
That's
just
awesome.
have this little thing and you just pull it out.
Because I don't know if it was in the men's. Let us know in the comments. It was in quite a few places apparently.
It was in loads. It was in the zoo toilet.
Yeah.
It was... I feel like it was in everyone.
That's awesome.
San Francisco Airport, because I used one to grab my phone out of the toilet because I dropped it
Oh,
down
you
the
dropped your
toilet.
phone down the toilet in there.
And I used one to grab out.
So I did. I don't know about the men's, so please let us know in the comments. But
I'm sure probably in the cubicle.
You'd think so, because like in the UK, if I ever need to use a cubicle, I will be there, toilet roll.
Oh, me too. I put it
putting
on the
it
toilet
and putting it
roll
around
everywhere.
because I think that's just how not everyone does it, but in a public toilet I will do that.
I just feel weird about sitting on somewhere where someone else's bum's being...
I also think men potentially have left stuff on there when they've stood and stuff like that, so I just don't risk it. But yeah, toilet seat covers is awesome, and my mum will tell you more about that when we do a video with her eventually. What's the next one?
The next one is no culture.
Yeah,
I think this is like... So when you think of America, like if you've never been or whatever, you haven't done these videos, etc. Well, I'll say, before I did these videos, I just thought America was
Hollywood.
fast food, famous people, rich people. No, not all of America, like California, for example, rich. I think of America generally as English-speaking American accents.
Yeah.
One American accent as well, because I was very naive.
This is before we did the reactions.
Yeah, I was in my own little Hollywood bubble back then. Everyone was like, they'd talk on the movies.
Yeah.
But there's so many different accents, so many different languages, so many different varieties of food. Like, you guys don't just eat burgers.
Yeah, don't see, but like I said, so much different food. We've done a lot of reactions to the barbecue. Like barbecue, Brits don't know what barbecue is.
No.
We think it's just grilling. You guys call it grilling, I believe. Grilling a burger and a sausage. It is completely different. Obviously, when we went to America, we knew this because of all the reactions. Yeah. But I think what highlighted it the most for me is San Francisco and LA were different. But what highlighted it the most was San Antonio and Austin, which was it a 2-hour bus ride?
Yeah, I think it was
a 2-hour bus ride. So it's not major distance. The culture difference between them two places in a 2-hour drive was incredible.
It was like you'd gone from Mexico to some branch in America.
It was just completely different.
It was crazy.
And that's just a 2-hour drive, where in America you can go on 12, we can go on day drives. And just think how many different cultural areas you'll pass.
The difference between, for example, LA and San Antonio, you've got the glitz and the glam.
Yeah.
Kind of like beachside lifestyle, and you've got Santa Monica Pier, all of that. You've got Hollywood, you've got Beverly Hills, and then you go to San Antonio and it's like you got the Alamo and all of that.
Alamo history there, really chilled out as well. You got people going around, and again, I know you got to pay for this and stuff like that, but like they were playing the guitars at the restaurants and stuff like that.
I'm sure there's some really like low key bits in LA too.
Yeah, definitely.
But the bits, obviously, the touristy bits is all we can comment on because that's kind of all we went to. Everyone was on the go.
Yes.
Even the Walk of Fame.
Yeah, busy.
It was busy.
Yeah.
And Santa Monica Pier was absolutely packed. Whereas San
Riverwalk
Antonio
was.
The Riverwalk was, but like when we walk on the walk to the Alamo and around there, it didn't seem like there was so many people.
But even the Riverwalk, it just felt more chill from the people who was there.
Oh, the little river was flowing. And
there's no issue with both, by the way. We're just trying to highlight.
No, we went to both because that's what we really want to experience, and I'm glad we did it.
100%.
But I'm glad we did Texas second because it was definitely more chill.
Yeah, the second half of the holiday definitely more chill. The second to last one, but penultimate. That's the word, isn't it? I think it is.
Penultimatum. Yeah. It is.
Yeah, penultimate. Vegetables. America's vegetable. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god, Americans eat vegetables.
We've done a few videos previously, and again, we've done a few videos which debunk it a little bit. But what these videos do say is that it's hard to get fresh veg. It's ridiculously expensive to get fresh veg and stuff like that. Whereas when we walked into Walmart, when we walked into Target, there was just massive sections for fresh veg.
And I was so jealous because they had like these big platters of veg.
Yeah.
like if you fruit and veg, like as soon as you walk in, it in Walmart anyway. It was the
check
first,
out our Walmart video.
To walk into Walmart, you had to walk through the fruit and veg.
There was so much veg there, and I think I saw one comment about how it was only in like packs where you can get your strawberries, grapes, and then your veg as well in a pack. No, it was just open. If you wanted to get some veg, you could get some veg.
Yeah, Costco
had loads as well. So yeah, not much to say on this one. It's just that was different.
Yeah, that's kind of self-explanatory. That is it. Yeah.
I feel like a big shop you can access. There was a lot of veg, and it seemed fresh to us.
Yeah, and we did made the mistake of not going to a supermarket as such.
We didn't really go to a local supermarket,
but we'll definitely, if we ever get back, that's one thing we should definitely check out.
Definitely. We were meant to do a HEB, is it? Or
yeah,
HEB? I don't know what it is.
Around to it, did we?
We were super busy, as you guys saw from the videos. I think there's one more video to upload.
Only one more.
And that is our zoo visit, I think it is.
Is it? I want to watch that back.
That's such a long edit, so I haven't done it yet.
Me at the giraffes, guys.
So, smash the like button if you want to see that. The last but not least...
Red Solo cups. So don't get me wrong, these are American. They literally say in the UK, they literally say American red cups. I'm pretty sure, don't they?
And then if we have an American themed party, you get the American Red Solo.
Yeah, you
cups.
use them for beer pong, but everyone calls them. We don't call them Red Solo cups. We just call them American.
Yeah, you got your American cups.
We saw them. Don't get me wrong, in Walmart and Target, and we were like
in the America section. So it's kind of like they were advertising them.
I think it was. Yeah, it wasn't even 4th of July.
No, it wasn't.
It just had you just have a section
which is
dedicated
awesome.
to America,
which is absolutely
cool,
awesome.
Because I wanted to buy a few things actually, but this little American hen thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Archie some red, white, and blue windmills.
Yes, check out the Walmart, Target, and all them videos on the channel to see them.
That was so fun.
We've watched them back a few times.
Basically, anyway, where we're going with this is that we didn't see them other than in the supermarket.
Yeah, and they were advertised as American
Obviously,
things.
we didn't go to any parties, but I thought I might have seen somebody use
one. The fact
I don't know why.
they are so big in the UK for being American, you'd think at least once when we were walking on San Antonio River walk, you'd see them out somewhere.
Like
or
a
LA,
restaurant or something. Yeah, like just a restaurant because...
Or someone walking with one.
Yeah, you just think that you'd see it and we just didn't.
Like to-go cups being red. Do you know what I mean? It just wasn't.
No.
It's not a biggie.
It's not a biggie. It's just
it didn't affect our holiday.
It was just a thing that we thought... We did not see any red soda cups apart from main packets.
Exactly. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We do have like another 15 we could talk about. There's so many things which, because the stereotypes of the US are so different to what they actually are if you're somebody who doesn't know about the US.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, we have done a lot of reactions, so some of these are we did know going, but before we did reactions we didn't know. And then we're saying our experience of them in the US.
Yeah, and some of them I feel like you don't fully sink in until you experience it yourself.
Yeah, like the ice machines in a hotel lobby. Like, what
I'm
is
loving
going on?
it because James' mum's got an ice machine. And I'm literally having so much ice in my drink, aren't I?
Smash that button if you enjoy, guys. Smash that subscribe button. There will be a part 3, but please let us know if you do want to see a part 3, because if you say you don't, we won't do a part 3. But yeah, what's your video?
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you, legends, in the next one. Peace.